Oh, crap. Oh, hey everybody, welcome back. It's Eric here. There we go, camera's ready. And today we are doing another one of these up to camera unboxings of this, mainly because I feel like this is just easier for me than having to set up the entire thing and actually look down and stuff. I don't know. It's just easier for me to open it up like this than to open it the regular way that most people do it. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. But yeah, we're opening up the latest starter deck, which came out July, what day is it? July 16th. 16th or 7th or 18th? 16th. 15th. July 15th. Came out on a Friday. Starter deck just came out. I didn't know that that we were getting this starter deck actually. I thought it was going to be a structure deck with power code talker, not trans code talker. But whatever. Alright, so since this is a starter deck, don't expect much from it. It's going to come with like a bunch of, like, cheap cards, really, like cards that you probably won't use. You'll probably only use half of this deck, but it's actually coming in a brand new way where the packets are in the back, the play mat that you get along with the rulebook, and now it's just like boom, hey, what up, man? Okay, so I know in this deck, what's new? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 new cards in this deck, as well as a reprint of Link Karibo, which will be a card that a lot of people want to get, as long as a few reprints of cards that you got in the first starter deck for Cyber. Do I even have the packet yet? No, I don't have the packet of the box. I like keeping the boxes, mainly because it's a nice aesthetic to go along with everything else I have. I just actually don't know where I put my box for my Link deck. It's probably around here somewhere, but I know I at least like to keep these boxes. So yeah, starter deck Codebreaker. So of course it's a 40 card deck, and it's actually a pretty decent sized extra deck, 5 card extra deck. So yeah, let's open this boy up. Come on. Ah, great. Already up to a bit of fun. There it goes. It's open. Here we go. So, first card that we got in here is Cybus White Hat. Alright, Cybus White Hat. His effect: he is a level 6 monster, light monster, Cybus. He has the effect where if you control 2 or more monsters of the same type, probably Cybus, because you only be using the Cybus, like you can special summon him from your hand, and you can only special summon him this way once per turn. And his other effect is if he was used for Link material, all your opponent's monsters with 1,000 attack. He's actually pretty decent and pretty easy to summon out. So I'm pretty sure that Cybus deck will be used. Some Cybus decks will at least try to use him. We have the new Code Talker. Did Power Code Talker come out in Flames and Destruction? I have no idea when Power Code Talker comes out, but Power Code Talker is basically the best one out of all of these because Power Code Talker is generic. Well, he's kind of generic since most monsters are effect monsters, except for tokens and normal monsters. But yeah, he takes 2+ effect monsters, which means at least 2 monsters if you're using another Link monster to Link summon him. But you know, you need 3 monsters regularly to summon him. For those people who don't know, his arrows go up to the right, to the right, and then directly down. So directly up, directly right, and directly down. So yeah, his effect is that when he's co-linked, him and the monsters that he is co-linked with, the most that he can be co-linked is with 2. One going like, let's say your Link zone is right there. You have a Link monster right there pointing down. He's right there, and then he has an arrow pointing this way. So then there's a Link monster right here pointing towards him. So he can, at most, he can be affecting 3 monsters with his effect, if they're all co-linked, of course. So yeah, when he's co-linked, him, along with the monsters that he's co-linked with, gain 500 attack, and are unaffected by, your opponent cannot target them for card effects. They're not unaffected by card effects, they just can be targeted by card effects, which is pretty good. Also, once per turn, you can target a Link 3 or lower Cyberus monster from your graveyard except for himself, and special summon it to a zone he points to. And of course, you cannot special summon monsters You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this, except for Cyberus monsters, but you're only going to be using them in a Cyberus X most likely, so that shouldn't matter too much. So yeah, he gives protection, boosts his up attack just a little bit, and can bring back Link monsters as long as he has an open space to point to, which is actually pretty nice. Next we have Widget Kid out of the new guys. Widget Kid is definitely one a lot of people are going to use. Level 3 Earth Cyberus monster. His effect is that when he's normal summon or special summon, you get to special summon one Cyberus monster. Doesn't matter, just has to be a monster. It doesn't matter if it's like normal monster, effect monster, it doesn't matter the level. Summon him from your hand in defense position. Yeah, defense mode, and you can only use his effect once per turn. So yeah, you just summon him out. You can chain his effect, so you normal summon him. Yeah, you normal, like say, what's the best way you can do this? Alright, so there's this new card. Let's just say you carve the Haunted. You carve the Haunted and back out. Bam. You get his effect off. Bam. You bring out 2 monsters. You already have 2 monsters in the field. You can still normal summon. So let's say you normal summon like a Draconet, and then bam, you bring out a Bitron. Throw away Bitron away. Get a Link Spider. Boom. You got Cyberus. Oh no, Firewall Dragon. Boom. So yeah, he's gonna be very helpful. Now we got a new continuous spell, Silent Recovery, who has White Hat, Cyberus White Hat right there. It's actually pretty cool artwork, but I'm not giving it justice right now with my camera. Yeah, its effect is that if a Link monster you control or monsters are destroyed by battle or by card effects, you can target one monster in your graveyard that's not a Link monster and special summon it in defense, but you can only use this effect once per turn. So it's a nice way of recovery, kind of. Sucks that it's only once per turn, and it's only one monster for whatever monster. So let's say like your Decode Tucker gets out, you can bring back a Widget Kid. Widget Kid gets summoned. He summons out a monster from your hand. Let's say Launcher Commander. Boom, you got 2 monsters back out on the field. So it's a nice way for recovery by battle or card effects, so as long as it's an opponent's card effect. Now, the new Link monster that we have is a Link 2 Pentastag, a little beetle guy. Link 2, it takes, oh, I thought he was too generic. No, he's just 2 of any effect monster. If your Link's monster attacks a monster in defense position and inflict battle damage to your opponent, I think what this means is that as long as whatever he's pointing to, that monster gets piercing damage. So let's say you have him up, you have this guy right below him, he gets piercing damage. So yeah. We got a new normal monster, generic 2000 attack 0 defense, Cyberus normal monster, a territorial electronic monster that guards its own domain. He protects whatever. Earth level 4 normal monster, whatever. I mean, hey, I don't really have a use for him. I don't even really have a use for the Bitrons because I use Draconet. But yeah. And the final new monster, it's Text Changer, which is a little frog dude. He's a level 1, so you can use him off a Link Spider or Link Karibo, because Link Karibo is in this deck. So yeah, he has a pretty decent effect. I'm not sure if he'll actually be used because his effect is pretty niche. If once per turn, when any of your monsters is targeted for attack, you can negate it and special summon a Cyberus from hand, deck, or graveyard. So it's a pretty cool effect. But the only thing that sucks is that you have to be one of your monsters. It can only activate during your opponent's turn. So let's say you just have him out, just like boom, I summon Text Changer. Your opponent says, okay, I'll attack you with my Leotron. Negate attack. Use his effect, special summon a Widget Kid from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Bam, you got another dude. You got 3 monsters during your next turn. You can make a Decode Talker or Transcode Talker. So yeah, those are all the new cards that we've gotten in. It's like actually not all the new cards, because there is one new trap card, I believe. I think it's a new card. I'm actually not sure. It's called Signet Regression. If you spot summon a Link monster, you can target one card on the field, destroy, and draw a card. You can only use it once per turn. It's pretty interesting. In fact, the only thing that sucks about it, of course, is a trap. It would have been better if it was a continuous spell, but hey, it's still pretty nice. Destroy pop any card in the field. It can be your card, it could be your opponent's card, and bam, draw a card. As long as you're able to summon a Link monster. So yeah, the other cards we got in here is that we got Bitron, pretty nice. Ram Clouder, not so nice. Link Slayer is pretty decent. Backup Secretary, you can never have enough of these. Launcher Commanders, a Client is alright. Bit Trooper could be interesting if you keep using the Bitrons. So I might actually add them into my Cyber deck. I made like a quick edit because how about 2 of these? Because I really need to fix my Cyber deck, because it's like my only real Link deck that I actually have. Alright, and then just a bunch of random stuff that you get in here. A Flamville Guard, level 1 tuner. Beast King Barbados. Barbaros, Snub Barbatos. Cyber Dragon. Exilion Universe. Evil Swarm. Whatever. Marshmallow. Ryuk. Ryuk, why are you here? Why are you here, doggy? You're a Light Sworn. Battle Fate is pretty nice, and Swan Swift Scarecrow. Let's get Silent Universe. Scapegoat. Oh! We finally get the first time that Monster Reborn has ever been reprinted in a starter deck. If you want a Monster Reborn, here you go. Targeting one monster in either player's graveyard, special summon it. I think that's the same way it's been ever since. I actually have a super. I think mine's a super of a Monster Reborn that I'll probably use instead of this common. But hey, Dark Hole, Mystical Space Typhoon, Book of Moon, United We Stand, Card Trader, weird. But in the Mighties, not so helpful. Ego Boost is okay. Supply Squad is always nice. I love Supply Squad. I put it in most every deck I have. Shadow Spell is niche. Call of the Heart is pretty nice. Miracle is pretty nice. Torrential Tribute is very good. I like that they're giving these out in starter decks, as well as Bottomless Trap Hole. Zero Gravity, Compulsory Evacuation Device is actually pretty decent. Deco Talker, of course. Link Spider, and of course the reprint of Link Karibo. If you don't know what Link Karibo does yet, here we go. Dark, Link 1, putting now. He has a cute little Link arrow as his tail. Of course, he has 300 attack because, you know, he's a Karibo. He takes one level 1 monster, and if your opponent declares an attack, you can tribute him off and change that monster's attack to 0 until the end of the turn. And as long as he's in the graveyard, once per turn, you can tribute off one level 1 monster. It's a quick effect, actually. If this goes to GY, quick effect, you can tribute one level 1 monster, special summon him, you can only use this effect once per turn. Basically, you can, it's pseudo Link summon him back from the graveyard if you have to recur level 1 monsters. So yeah, starter deck, Codebreaker. What can I say about it? It's a starter deck. Good off for anyone who's wanting to get into Yu-Gi-Oh. I actually think it's better than the first starter deck that came out for Link Veins, the Link. The Link Strike deck. What's in here? Oh, just a bunch of random shit that I don't need anymore. Whatever. Okay. So yeah. Over Link Strike, yes, this is better. This is a better starter deck. Of course, this is only for people beginning into Yu-Gi-Oh! I will always recommend structure decks over starter decks. But I'm not sure if I recommend, what was the name of the other one? The one that came with Inko Taka. I don't remember. I don't have the box with me at the moment. But yeah, out of those three, you get Deco Takas, you get Inko Taka, Transco Taka. The only thing is that you have to, if you really want to make Kotakas, of course, X Kotaka is not that good anyway. But yeah, I'm going off a tangent. This is definitely a better starter deck than this. Mainly because this comes with a lot more Cypress monsters, and this only came with a few Cypress monsters. And it had Honeybot, who acquired Cypress monsters. So yeah, overall, I just think, yeah, just get this one if you really want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, of course, you can always get this if you want a Honey Bot and a Link Spider, but this already comes with a Deco Tucker, and Honey Bot is not that useful, mainly because she points left and right, and she's a Link 2. For Link 2, preferably, you want one that at least points directly to you, unless you want like use other stuff, and it's way better. This is way better because it actually comes with a Link 2 that points up and down, Pentastag. This video is going on for too long. Should you get this? Maybe. Only if you really want to build Cyrus. Only if you really... Also, it's one of the few ways you can get a Link Karibo for only like $9.99 because of the Star Deck. So yeah. Star Deck, what I was gonna say. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, the unboxing, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix up my deck so I can put more of these bad boys. Also, I don't know. So yeah, this video's been going on for way too long. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye. Next week, I guess.